Today, on Beyond, her brother killed her sister-in-law. Now she's consumed with guilt and needs to be forgiven.
Did he turn the gun on himself after he killed this?
Yes, he did.
And did he own a rifle also?
My brother owned a rifle.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Plus,
Was just up until a few years ago that he would really celebrate my birthday.
a woman's husband taken so suddenly she never got to say goodbye. And a nosy relative from beyond reveals an embarrassing secret about this woman.
He said someone's been worrying about their hair falling out. Fess up.
Today, on Beyond. Using his extraordinary psychic ability to communicate with spirits, he's transformed lives by unlocking mysteries and sharing secrets from the other side. James Van Praagh, best-selling author, renowned medium, and your connection to the world beyond.
Hello. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for being here. Appreciate that. I want to come over in this area here because who's the person that moved here and then didn't want to move here? I'm sorry. How did I come to? Okay, I want to come to you. Would you mind standing? And your daddy's passed over, did he?
Yes. Yes, he did.
Did you just move here recently?
Yes, I did.
And because, go on. Your father's here, there's a grandmother over here, they're talking about your big family that you have, and it's a very close-knit family,
Yes.
and they are telling me it's still close over there in spirit as well. I get initial G for someone, I'm not sure what the G initial is for a name. Does that make sense to you? Is
Yes.
it George?
His
Or,
mom.
who is it?
That was his
Is that your name?
No. Uncle George.
We had an Uncle George
just-
that just passed away.
Thank you, that's the George.
Okay.
And your father's talking to me about it, okay? You are so wonderful. You are a nice person. You right here. What's your name?
Mercy.
Mercy. Perfect name. Well, your father is very proud of you, and I know this is a big deal for you to move here, and you thought about it for many, I don't know how many years, or you thought about it, and he's telling me you have a lot of courage to do that. I understand that. And did you get into a job which you just do not like?
I did recently.
Okay. Because he's telling me you're in a situation like that and you had to get out of there because you felt like you were choking from this job. You didn't like the people that you were around, he said too. Now, he wants me to talk about mother, okay, your mother. She's still living though, isn't she?
Yes, she is.
Because I want to give love to your mother here, okay? I don't like that job for you because that was not meant for you. He keeps on telling me this is not meant for you, not meant for you. Don't go back home. You were thinking of moving back to where you came from, were you? Mm-hmm. Well, you did things right for your daddy. You did things right for your dad. Birds. What are you talking about birds? He's talking about a bird or birds. How funny. Someone thought his father came through as a bird, or there was a message like, you understand this? Like with a bird? Okay, as long as you do, because I don't, but somebody with a bird, and he wants me to tell you, yes, yes, yes. Also, you know, when you get a thought of someone, they're around you because they're inspiring you, okay? Do you have a brother?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is he on the other side?
Yes, he is.
Because I don't like how he gets there, okay? It wasn't his time to go, and he didn't like getting there that way, all right? It was thrown out of his body. He feels like he's pushed out of his body violently, and he said, I shouldn't have come this way. I shouldn't have gone that way. I wanted a nice family life. He wanted to settle down. He wanted his family. He wanted a whole life ahead of him, and he couldn't have it because someone else took his life, okay? He's talking about you guys being his pals, and I don't know why he's talking about 2 more of you, okay? So when the family all together, you understand? Siblings. What? He's funny. He said someone's been worrying about their hair falling out. Someone made this comment. Fess up. Okay. I understand. It's just validation for him. It's just as a joke. And that's something like he would say for you to know it's him, okay? God bless you. I'll leave you with that.
Mercy, when your father came through, James connected with him in the reading. You seemed very surprised.
I just wasn't expecting him to come through and to talk to me. I was flabbergasted.
And did you get into a job which you just do not like?
I was working for a phone company, and I was on the phone all the time, and the environment, very high stress.
Because you felt like you were choking.
I had been feeling that way for a long time, and I had been contemplating moving here for like 2 or 3 years.
He said someone's been worrying about their hair falling out.
We actually just had gone to go get our hair done a couple of weeks ago, and the guy was talking about my hair, that it was really thinning, and that, I had all these things I had to be worried about, and so I've been, worried that my hair was like falling out, and I bought these products to make my hair grow, and I've been taking vitamins and, all kinds of stuff.
What is it you hoped when you came here to find in a reading?
Well, actually, he just surprised me totally in all the different areas that he touched on, but the one thing that I think that he helped validate for me was definitely, to not move back home, to stay here. And that another concern was I've been trying to figure out a place to live and for my dogs and everything, and he's helping. So everything's going to be okay, not to worry.
The life of today's guest was drastically changed when her brother shot his wife to death, then turned the gun on himself. Several years have passed, but memories of the horrific crime scene still haunt her to this day. This piece you're about to see was taped before the show. No one in our studio, including James, has seen it. Here's Karen's story.
I'd like to contact my brother and my sister-in-law, and they just need some answers. They passed quickly. My brother killed his wife, my sister-in-law, and killed himself. It was New Year's Day. We woke up to a phone call from my sister, saying that my brother had killed himself, and if that wasn't as bad enough, she said he killed his wife too. It breaks my heart, actually. I feel so bad because she's missed out on her. She's got 4 children. She's missed out on her whole life. He was such a warm, loving person. And up until the Vietnam War, it was just the drugs, the alcohol, the life, and his guilt over I don't know what happened there. It just turned him into a person nobody knew. So none of us have ever been the same since.
Next, Karen gets to tell her murdered sister-in-law about all the guilt she's feeling.
Tell her I'm sorry.
She wants you to forgive yourself, please. And forgive your brother. She's forgiven him. She's forgiven him. She understands he had a mental condition.
And a long-distance call gives a woman an early birthday present.
November, around Thanksgiving, is a big deal.
That's my birthday.
He's with you
Oh my
on
God.
that day.
Yes.
Coming up on Beyond.
Hi, Karen.
Hi, James.
Welcome
Nice
to the
to meet
show. Thanks. You want to contact your sister-in-law, is that right?
My sister-in-law and my brother.
And your brother also passed
Right.
over, okay. Well, there's a man behind you who I feel is your father. And he's putting his hands on your shoulders, and he is a bit shy, and this would not be his type of thing, not be typical for him to be here, but he wants you to know he's here with you, okay?
So nice.
All right. Are there 3 of you?
3 girls, my 3 sisters. I mean, there's 2 sisters.
You were 2 sisters.
Right.
You're 3 still alive, 3 are here on the earth. Okay, we're talking about 3 here,
Right.
down here, and he's giving love to the 3 that are still here or around you. Hold on.
Okay.
Did someone die with a gun?
Yes.
And this is your sister-in-law? Was she shot?
Yes, she was.
Okay. Well, your father brings her here, and she's very tearful. She's crying here, and the reason she's crying here is because she's telling me that you're like sisters. And she said, we were really close. You were like blood sisters, okay? I know your brother passed also. Your brother passed. It's very heavy, and it gets...
It's okay.
Did he turn the gun on himself after he
Yes,
killed
he did.
this? Okay. And did he own a rifle also?
My brother owned
Yeah.
a rifle.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Okay, because he showed me a rifle.
Yeah.
I keep on seeing a bedroom here too.
They died in their bedroom.
They died in the bedroom.
They died in their bedroom.
Did he shoot in the bedroom?
Yes.
That's what I'm going at.
Okay.
That's why he's showing it to me. Yeah, it's got to be because I'm seeing the walls here. I'm seeing blood and walls. Sorry, I mean to be graphic, but this is what I'm seeing.
It's a graphic thing.
Yeah, it's pretty horrible. Your brother's very jealous, by the way.
Why?
I don't know why he was jealous. I'm going to tell you right now, your brother is a very angry person, and your brother is not close here, okay?
Okay.
Did this girl also ever come to you and talk to you about your brother
In my dreams.
in your dreams?
Yes. He was
I think your brother also, there was some mental stuff going on,
He was a
okay?
Vietnam veteran.
It's almost like he doesn't have the courage to come himself here. Your
Maybe
brother,
He can't forgive himself, or,
I think he's having a hard time forgiving himself.
and that's why I pray for him to have strength to
I
forgive
think he's having a
himself.
hard time forgiving himself.
Right.
You know, I would love to say to you, you know, he's great, he's all right, but he's not, okay?
Having a hard
He's in a
time.
situation where he's trapped with his own demons
Demons.
of what he's done.
It's exactly the feeling I had.
Your sister-in-law loves you very much, and she wants me to tell you this.
She tell her I'm sorry.
She wants you to forgive yourself, please, and forgive your brother. She's forgiven him.
I forgive.
She's forgiven him. She understands he had a mental condition. All right. Your sister-in-law, by the way, she's showing me that she's involved with children in the spirit world. She's also making things for them. And she has, like, she's showing me a sewing machine. And that's what she's doing.
was her.
And she's making dresses. She's making little puppet things. She's making, like, little things out of cloth.
Oh, she used to make Barbie clothes, too, for all the dolls.
Okay. I got you. And she doesn't want people to live in despair. And she's trying to help her husband. And she said he's not in a place that I can reach him mentally, because there's a situation where he still needs to forgive himself, and we're going to help him with that, okay? And she wants to give love to her family. Please give them my love and tell them I miss them too. I miss them too. And she also talked about her father, okay?
Her father's with her, right.
Uh-huh. She's connected with her father again. Again.
Okay.
One more thing. Was there someone that went through brain surgery?
My father.
Okay.
Is he with my mother at all?
All the time. All the
Really?
time. Your mother makes him laugh.
Can she eat?
Too much. Too much. She used to like to cook too, your mother. I mean, baking things and cooking things. Your father would have nothing to do with this sort of thing. He would never believe in this sort of thing. He said, I can't believe it. When he passed over, he was shocked. He was shocked.
Sounds like my
He
dad.
was shocked that this
Old-fashioned
exists.
guy, right.
He's telling me that there was a wedding.
My sister's wedding was
Yeah.
last month.
Okay, well, he was at your sister's wedding.
Oh my God, she'll be so happy.
And would you please look at one of the pictures?
Okay.
Because there's a picture with a group of the people in it, and there could be a little light in the picture.
Oh, she'll be so excited.
And look for it, because he said, that's me. That's me.
Oh my.
So would you just check
I
that,
sure
please?
will.
Okay? Right.
And how can I help
Your
you?
sister-in-law said you have nothing to be forgiven for. Okay? She forgives you.
Does she have anything for her children? Does she wants to say?
Please give them my love. Give them my love. Give them my love. And she's talking about holding them.
I'm trying.
Hold them.
They're
like
fighting
hug
me.
them.
I know.
Hug them.
Okay, I will.
Just like this. Hug
Embrace
them. God bless you. And we'll say some prayers for your
My
brother.
Thank you
All
so
right.
much,
Thanks,
James.
sweetie.
It's
Okay.
my pleasure.
Karen, I want to start with your dreams that you talked about. James discussed with you. He says that your sister-in-law talks to you about your brother in your dreams.
Well, she comes to me often in my dreams, and she's always telling me something, you know, how good she's doing and don't be sad for her, and she's okay. I always ask her, how will I know if it's a sign? And she told me one time, if you think it's a sign, then it is.
Your brother is a very angry person.
He must be. He can't forgive himself for what he did. And even though it wasn't his fault, you know, the Vietnam War had an awful lot to do with it, you know, and the guilt maybe he felt for what he did in Vietnam. But he was great when he first came home. It was about 10 years after.
Was there someone that went through brain surgery?
It's an amazing thing. My father was very sickly for the last 20 years of his life, and he did have brain surgery and died from slowly of complications from an inoperable brain tumor.
There could be a little light.
That was amazing. My sister Deb had said, wouldn't it be neat if Dad and Mom were at the wedding? And I said, well, maybe, I've read before if there's a little sparkle or sign, it could be them, and he validated that.
And you leave this reading today feeling what?
A sense of healing, that I can, you know, just put this behind us, keep praying, and go on with your life in a positive way.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
A distraught woman desperately seeks a last goodbye with her deceased husband.
I know that he's okay and that he's here and that he still loves me.
Next on Beyond.
The phone right now is Candace. She lost her husband suddenly and never had a chance to say goodbye to him. So I wanted to give her that chance now. She's calling from Illinois. Hi, Candace.
Hi.
How are you, sweetheart?
I'm doing good.
Good, good, good. Good to see you. And I'd like to try to help you and see if we can contact your husband, okay?
That would be great.
All right. Ed is his name, Edward.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. I know Ed, he said Ed to me. Ed. You would know his name's Edward, but did you call him Ed?
Yeah, Ed.
You didn't call him Edward, though.
Ed or Dad.
Is there also a grandfather the same name?
Yes, there is.
Thank you. He's with him. I want me to tell you that.
Okay.
Okay? Was his chest affected?
Yes, it was.
Like heart?
Yes, it was a heart attack.
I'm getting a piercing feeling in my heart here. A piercing, like a burning sensation here.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it was.
He liked his food.
Yeah.
This man liked
Yes,
to
he
eat.
did.
Didn't pay attention to what he ate either. He ate everything.
Right. Every restaurant around.
And did he like to hang out in the garage by himself?
Yes, he did.
Sure. I don't know who likes an old car, like a classic car.
Oh, yes, him.
And you still have that, don't you?
Yes.
And is it covered up?
Yes, it is.
There you go. That's
Yes.
what he's showing me.
Yes.
He's around your house all the time, this man.
I thought so.
Oh, yeah. I'm also going to tell you this. There's a deck at the back of the house somewhere.
Yes.
The decking out there.
Yes.
And I think he either built that or helped it being built or designed it.
Yes.
Okay? And he goes out there and hangs out with you still at the deck when you're sitting there by yourself. You're not sitting there by yourself. He's with you.
Great.
I like to look up at the stars at night, sit
Yes.
there on the deck, and he's
Yes.
still with you looking up at those stars. Because you guys use that all the time.
Right.
Okay? Sliding glass door, too, I'm seeing here.
Yes, there is.
Right there at the deck.
Absolutely.
Yep. He loves you guys. He wants the family, the kids. Know the kids. The kids. Tell the kids I'm all right. I'm all right. He said to me I should have taken much better care of myself.
Right,
And you were always on him about that, too.
Yes.
And he didn't listen to you. There's also back problem.
Yes. I was always in pain there.
Sweetie, you have his love so much, and he's in that house. And, you know, I'd regularly say this house is haunted, but there's so much love, it's in a loving kind of way. And I'm going to tell you that November around Thanksgiving is a big deal.
That's my birthday.
And he's with you
Oh, my
on
God.
that date.
Yes.
It's very special. It's going to be a special one.
Yes, it is.
I'll leave you with that, Candace. God bless you, knowing he's around you. I hope that...
I sure do.
Thank you, sweetie.
I sure feel it. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Ed is his name, Edward.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Do you think it was strange that James was able to pick up on these things over the phone without seeing you?
I think because it's such a strong feeling, I think that's why.
There's a deck at the back of the house somewhere.
He never enjoyed going out there with me earlier, but then the last few years is when he totally enjoyed being out there with me, you know, having coffee and just sitting out on the deck.
November around Thanksgiving is a big deal.
The whole time we were married in the earlier years, it was never celebrated. And it was just up until a few years ago that he would really, really celebrate my birthday. And that's, I think, what he's talking about.
I'd regularly say this house is haunted, but there's so much love.
I know that he's okay and that he's here and that he still loves me.
Thank you so much for doing this with us, Candace.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
If you'd like to be part of the Beyond Show audience and have a chance for a reading with James, call our toll-free number, 1-866-88-JAMES, or go to our website at thebeyondshow.com.
You know, each one of us are made in God's image. We're each blessed to be who we are. So live your life, not someone else's. It's the only way to be happy is to be yourself. So, as always, forget what you know and believe what you see. We'll see you next time. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. And was she in a different state, please?
She's in California. I'm in Arizona.
Okay, that's a different state, right?
Sure is.
Okay. That was me, that was her, telling you hello, and she wants to thank you for the friendship, and she said, French. You know, there's a saying which is going on here about you meet each other as strangers, and you know each other as friends, and you get to heaven where friendship never ends.
That's a beautiful thought.
That's for you. God
Thank
bless.
you.